can't take my eyes off you. You're a heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. How many you've got? La 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 la. La 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 la.
The dancing, the twirling, the singing, the most beautiful woman in the world. Of course, we all know her name is Miss Ochin Brasivia Labouf.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again. The weather is absolutely frightening. Frightening? Frying.
Frying. There we are.
Now I feel like I'm a fried frog. Put it in the oven, get dry, and there's some people coming and choosing me because I feel very, very hot. But this hot is not sticky, it's not uncomfortable, it's amazing. We wish you were here. You can make a beautiful sunbathe just as our dearest Marilyn did.
You can indeed, and a big shout out, of course, to those superstars, Lord Paul and, of course, Lady Marilyn, in downtown Carnarvon, although now and again they venture into downtown Betis Accoyd. The weather, well, it's absolutely spectacular. There's no doubt that we've just entered summertime, and there's no doubt that the summer has come that little bit early. As Gracila Booth was telling us, it's getting quite warm in downtown Paphos.
And also I would like to mention the water, so clean, like a baby tear. You know, when baby cries, it comes the tear of the cleanest clean water of the Gang. You know, the river Gang in India. It's the cleanest river, they say. This is cleanest today, by the way, and it's so tranquil. It's the lakiest lakes of all the lakes in the world. A little bit of seaweeds here, there, but overall, believe me, it's amazing.
It is indeed, and in those famous words of the most famous holiday programme in the world, we wish you were here. Look out, there are people up parasailing, there are people jet skiing, and of course there's the odd catamaran or two, and there's one or two people dipping their toes into the clarity of that blue Mediterranean Sea. We all understand in downtown Paphos, one or two things are for sure. That sky is blue, the sea, it's blue. Gracila Booth likes to dance on a wall or two. Mr. Paul is dressed head to toe in blue, so that must mean one thing. All that is missing is...
you, of course, you. So get yourself on the big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy. That's because we all impatiently waiting just.
We are indeed. Big shout out to that superstar, Lord Julian, and of course that honeymoon girl. Yes, Lady Bridget, have a great Easter indeed. Where are we now? Well, this is one of the boat trip promoters. He's in charge of the Super Jumbo. His name is Philotes, or Big Phil as we call him, and he also likes to promote the Evis Jeep Safari. Yasu.
Information, he's followed his time.
Yasu Kumbar, you alright?
Welcome.
Are you having a busy time?
Normally.
Normal.
Now start the season.
Yeah.
We have good people, many customers from before. We come to the reservation again.
Can I check one thing? And again, can I check one thing? Are you Big Phil? Yes, he is. That's Big Phil. He likes to put his tongue out. He is a gentle giant, by the way. Now, let's ask him a few questions. There are the Evis Jeep Safari guys. There's his contact number, +357 9910 7396. They're on TripAdvisor. You can find him on Viber or WhatsApp. And there are one or two Jeep Safaris waiting there just for you. What's the cheapest trip on the Jeep Safari? How much?
The first one program is very cheap programs and full day programs. We pick us up for your hotels. We go to look the old National Park to Agamas and Adonis waterfall included for the price.
And how much?
55 euros.
55 euros. That's
55 euros is the super price for the customer. We come, welcome to come to reservation
all day long.
Yes,
Starts off at around 8:30
8:30 to 5 o'clock
until 5
afternoon.
o'clock. There we go. And of course, on their travels, you get to stop somewhere and they get to buy their
10
lunch.
different stop.
Exactly. That's what we want. That's what we want. Thanks, Philotes. You come and see
Welcome.
Philotes. Obviously, English is not his first language, so please talk slowly and concisely, and he will explain all about these Pacific trips for you. For example, the Super Jumbo Glass Bottom boat takes you out on a 90-minute cruise. If you are an adult, that's going to cost you €15. If you're a child, only €5. But don't worry, your mum and dad will be paying. It goes out at 12:30 and it goes back out again at 3 o'clock. What do you get to see? Well, you get to see a lagoon, you get to go swimming, you get to see the beautiful and the spectacality of the Paphos coastline, you get to see a shipwreck from many years ago, and you never know, you might get to see a turtle or two. There's a bar on there, there's shade, there's sunbathing, there's toilets, great viewing, and of course you can even go snorkeling. What more can you want on your little trip into downtown Paphos? Let's see what Christina Booth has got to say.
Do you know, I'm looking at one picture. It's been since you start talking about. I didn't know this is such a nice event going on in the Adonis.
So what have you seen? Yeah, here we go. This is the Adonis Baths, and this is included in the Akamas tour. And there you go. You see, you can go and sit on a tree trunk with the love of your life and have a cuddle and a kiss. And you never know, that could be our superstars called Sir Jim and Lady Amanda when they come to downtown Paphos.
I think I would put this lady's hair in the best advertising of the hairs, you know, on the hair salons, because she's got such a hair.
She has, hasn't she? She certainly has got a very good head of hair and certain other attributes as well. Anyway, we're a family channel. Yes, Lord Lee, of course Lady Vicky, and of course those two superstars who now and again like to tune into the Breakfast Club with Mr. Paul. If your name is Princess Layla or your name is Princess Kaylee, we thank you very much indeed.
You know, by walking around these places, you understand that even the trees started to be looking differently at this moment of time, because obviously the sun gives them a little bit of power or oxygen, should I say, something that they get fed by it, and the air is so warm. And you know, all these people going around and admiring. I've seen a couple who were filming that beautiful trees which are blossoming, blooming. Blossoming? Is it the same word?
Blossoming and blooming. I think they are, but I'm sure our man up in downtown Comaris, Sir Philip, will correct us on the actual ideologies.
This your English.
That's Scottish.
I
don't know. There we are. That's one of Marika's favourite accents, by the way. She always loves a bit of Scottish. So if you're from Scotland and you're coming to Paphos, come and hunt us down here in the Paphos Harbour, and of course wrap her up in some of your words. Maybe if your name is Sir John Ricey, perhaps Lady Kirsty from downtown in Glasgow, and of course that young man Alexander the Fantastic. When he starts to talk, I'll bet he will be speaking in for a Glaswegian, that's for sure. Also further afield in downtown Scotland, we've got Sir Stuart Frampton. He'll be coming to Paphos soon and hopefully hunting us down in the downtown Paphos Harbour. And of course, up by the St Andrews golf course, there is a man who is a king. He's my cousin King James, and if he's a king, that must mean he must be married to a queen. That's Queen Kareen, and she is the running sensation. And of course, if you're a king and your partner in your crimes is a queen and you've got a daughter, that must mean we're wishing a very happy Easter to our Princess Dali.
Princess Dali. How can I forget about this? You know, he's talking, and I'm thinking how much this man, Mr. Paul, I mean, can keep in his little head. You know, he remembers the names, he remembers those names, parents' names, grandparents' names, and then it goes to the pets, cats and dogs' names, the neighbors' names, my goodness, aunties and uncles, and all these relatives. And then it comes to me, one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent people, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, and then it comes to me one thing, I only remember the recent people, you know, the recent relatives, of course, if I see those our repeat friends, should I say, which come in all the time and we meet time to time whilst they're here, of course, there's no doubt I will remember. So therefore, please come sooner, as often as possible, because my memory needs help.
And talking about some of the pets that like to watch the channel, if you're in downtown Wellingborough, perhaps your name is Lady so sweet Caroline, and of course there's a gentleman in your life, your partner in your crimes, that's our Lord Nigel of the big guns. There's a superstar of a granddaughter, yep, and on top of all of that there's a little dog that likes to watch now and again, and of course that's our little Sir Bernie.
You know, so many people, so many friends we made during these 2 years and a little bit more of our
YouTube career.
YouTube career. You know, when I said YouTube career, I feel like a highest star in the world.
Well, we're a
But,
very, very small
you know,
channel indeed, so probably
yes,
we're not.
But every small can always become big, don't you think so? I have a stinks.
A stinks?
No.
You've not washed your bottom today?
I have seen the things which were small in the beginning, but then they got bigger.
Well, slowly but surely, the little channel known as Marika and Me is growing, and that's thanks to all of you guys that like to tune in now and again. Of course, we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. This is the entrance to the downtown Paphos Harbour area. Don't forget to come back for that next little episode, because we're going to take you and introduce you to some of the superstars who are in charge of all of the restaurants. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And of course, while you're at it, perhaps like Lady Whitney and that partner in her crime, Sir Jason, go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, and perhaps consider to join us as a superstar member, or perhaps just gift us that virtual coffee or two, like that superstar who's a peacock, and his name is Sir Mark.
And we will thank each and everyone for every single effort. We understand by that we should continue and keep going. And oh my God, the sun is hitting me. And if you would like to see the baked Marika, please come back in the next episode. I would like to say that we really enjoyed our walks around these lovely places. We're loving and kissing you from the bottom of our two hearts.
Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very, very soon somewhere in downtown Paphos, in particular in the Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. If there's somewhere that you'd like us to go, drop it into the comments, and you never know, that video may be coming very, very soon indeed with your name written all over it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again very, very soon indeed.